good at seeing things. Details. Systems and routines.
I think if you feel like you have a superpower, you're not good at your job.
Yeah,
I feel like all your humanity goes.
Yeah.
I think you do find your superpower through your insecurities, like, you know, because like you're just like, I
how to deal with certain things better.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because your fear will drive you, I guess, you know?
Yeah, now I just embrace anything around me, kind of. Like, I just learned how to use the things that used to bother me, now I use them.
Yeah, I think my non-confidence imposter syndrome made me like work harder. I was like, I'm not gonna be the most talented actors, but I'm gonna outwork everyone. I'm just gonna be like, watch this. Like, watch how hard I do like the work. It's a little like Jeff, I'm just gonna do it harder than anybody else.
Yeah, and you just, you know.
I think I'm gonna love the He's so good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he is. He must meditate or something.
I'm not sure. I would be really interested to know. The moment that I've met him, and even I've watched him for a while now, and like, he just is so comfortable being quiet. Even in the chaos of moments, he'll just be in his own centered world, and I think it is superpower, I guess. You know, he's watched the movie in his head by the time we get to set like 4,000 times. Like, he knows the movie, and now he's like, okay, I have that movie. Now what other movie are we gonna actually go make? And he's used the analogy of the Halley's Comet. Like, he's like, I wanna find the Halley's Comet in every scene. I want them all to be Halley's Comets. Like, this one moment that I just like was like, I never could have imagined this scene could have done this. And now it's taking us in a completely different direction. The Red Lobster scene, like, I had early days, I was like joking and I was very just like using my hands, and he's like, whoever this guy is, you know, like remember that. And I was like, okay. And then he made me do that in the Red Lobster scene because it was sort of like she would think I might be gay, like I was one of the girls. So I was kind of very like, I was like, hey, or whatever.
Right.
And I was just, you know, we did it big, and then, you know, we dialed it back. And I think that was him trying to play around with things that we had a whole arsenal of like touch words that we would just play around with. And like, that was a surprise because I never ever imagined going into that scene and like basically wanting to like meet you and be with you, and ever being like this guy that's like, talking with his hands a lot, and like, you know, I don't know, I never thought that I would do that.
And that was your first scene together as well, right? That you filmed?
Yeah, and our first meeting. He says we met, like you're lying. No, we met briefly, he said, at a screening or something.
Yeah, it was like Danny Boyle was there, I can't remember, I think it was
sure
like.
it was me?
I'm positive it's you. Yeah, because we talked about Melancholia.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, and it was like, but it was like literally 3 seconds.
Okay,
it was like 3 seconds and they started the movie.
Okay.
And then I didn't talk to you afterwards.
Okay.
But it's fine if you don't remember me, it's cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
You guys got your time together, right?
I would like to introduce you to someone who made a generous toy donation.
That's so kind of you.
Huge fan.
Yeah, do you have favorite roles of each other's?
I think the one that still just blows my mind is the OG, like, you know, Interview with the Vampires. Is just like, because I just can't imagine at that age being able to do anything close to that. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It was like, you're the same person, you're just tinier.
I think if you met my father, you'd be like, oh, that's why she could do that.
That's really
it's
funny.
like,
no, I cannot wait to meet your dad.
genetics? You know what I mean? I think a lot of it is like your like alchemy of like who you are that allows you to be an actor. I've thought a lot about this lately, and the type of actor you are. It's very interesting, like my combo of mom and dad. It makes a lot of sense. Well, it's interesting because I have a mom that's from New Jersey, which is, you know, a Jersey mom.
Jersey specific. Jersey's very specific.
And then I have a dad from post-World War II Europe. So it's like, that's a very intense combo of people that
Big
like,
personalities,
raise you.
right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're like a really, like you don't waste food. You're very like regimented in a way, but then you're like kind of loud and like crazy like a Jersey kind of girl.
Yeah, and confident and like on some level.
I don't know, it's a very odd combo. There's like a like we're very hardworking, and then I don't know, it's a very weird combo. The older I get, I'm like, getting this more and more, like when I
Right,
look
right,
at them.
right. Probably when you see yourself as a parent as well.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I hear my.
Because I see my kids, yeah.
I hear my actual like mom and my dad's words come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Almost in the exact same
Tone, yeah,
and timbre, and I'm
yeah.
like what?
I
What
know.
just
Is that
happened?
a bad thing or a
Did I get
good
possessed
thing?
by my parents?
Yeah.
It's an important part of making this film.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy because Jeff, you know, he loves kids. So it was, you know, and I think as a parent, you know, you can be nicer and sweeter and more fun with other people's kids because I thought I was going to be like the troublemaker parent. I was going to get my daughter into more trouble than she did.
Funny.
But then very quickly I realized that I'm going to have to be the boundary parent. Like and then that was not expected at all. So I had to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, no, you're not. That's not what's happening right now. And that is just not who I am. Because I'm always like, hey, let's like play.
Yeah.
And you know, so yeah, I think it's really fun for Jeff because he doesn't have to do any of the disciplining in this movie at all. He can just be sweet and play.